definitely worth switching over if you're interested in that. Alright guys, so these right here are some GoPro batteries. These are knockoffs, just a brand that I picked up because over years the GoPro batteries, what happens is they overheat, they swell, they get thick. Takes 5 minutes in this Florida heat and these GoPros start overheating, the batteries start expanding, and then you got bad battery. So my brother-in-law was telling me about a new type of GoPro. Well, it's not new, but new to me, and so we're going to give it a shot and see if it works. And if I said new, I meant battery. I'm talking about just the battery, not the GoPro. So these again are generic. You can tell it's generic because they don't even have a GoPro or action camera or anything on them, but these are GoPro batteries. In fact, the name of it is JHTC. Now, the reason why I was interested in these is that it is the Enduro type of battery. Enduro is what they started, I believe, starting with Hero 12 is when that came out, and now we're on what, Hero 13. So let me show you what the Enduro looks like. Alright, basically they look the same, but if you'll look at the old battery, that is blue. That's the standard blue that you get with your GoPros. The Enduro type, they are white. Sometimes they'll be a light gray, but usually it's white. Alright, and so with that, they say that it's for GoPros 11 and 12, but also this will fit a 9 and a 10, and it also fit a 13, I believe. I hadn't seen the 13s yet, but I believe it uses the same battery. So in this case, you can use everything from a 9 up, and so in that case, that makes this perfect. Now the Enduro, the reason why they made it was not for us Southerners. GoPro still doesn't recognize the South as being part of the United States, evidently. Instead, the reason why they built the Enduro is for people above the Mason-Dixon line. Because in the cold, that will shut down a GoPro just as bad as a GoPro in the heat. And I know that because last year, Florida, we had a blizzard. And my GoPro was shutting down for the first time in the cold. And that's because it finally got cold enough to shut down a GoPro. Usually it's because it's too hot. But some of my northern friends, after my brother-in-law told me about it and I started researching it, some of my northern friends have said that the Enduro battery also works in heat. So that's what we're going to try out. Will this style work? Again, I'm comparing a off-brand to off-brand, not even the same off-brand. And the whole reason for that, just see if the Enduro does anything different. Because I really don't want to spend the extra money and give it to GoPro if they're fixing one of their problems by selling you a different type of battery. If this is a better battery, then I'd rather you get the knockoff version and rob GoPro of the money that they're cheating you out of anyway. So does that make sense? That logic follows? So let's give it a test. Alright guys, so we're doing a stopwatch to see how the GoPro does with the blue battery. And so I'll come back when it goes dead. Okay, so 3 minutes 7 seconds roughly, this thing quit. So that's as fast as the blue battery, the standard blue battery on a GoPro does. I'm going to do the white battery and see what it does. Alright guys, so this right here is the Enduro, the white batteries, and we're going to try these in the GoPro. So the regular standard blue batteries, they only lasted for 3 minutes and 7 seconds. It's not even 90 degrees outside, it's 82 degrees. And GoPro couldn't last more than 3 minutes and 7 seconds before it petered out. So we're going to see how long this one does with the Enduro and see how long they last. Alright, we're already at 7 minutes and 45 seconds in, and this Enduro battery is doing far better than the regular blue batteries that I use. So definitely worth switching over if you're interested in that. Alright guys, we are at almost 12 minutes, 11:55 in, and this thing has not died yet. I'm absolutely impressed by the Enduro batteries. Alright, so 17 minutes and 6 seconds is how long the white battery lasted, which is absolutely phenomenal. So the Enduro battery gets high rankings in my book. I use the knockoff version. I have no reason to think that GoPro would be any different in quality from the knockoff version that I've got, so definitely get the white batteries. They'll be sometimes gray, sometimes white, but if you're used to GoPro shutting off on you after not even 5 minutes, go to the white ones. 17 minutes, good grief. That's pretty good, at least for a GoPro. That's absolutely amazing. So if you're wanting to extend the life of your GoPro and your filming, ditch the blue ones. Go with the white ones. They're a much superior battery.